So, I have a very special guest here tonight. This is Christine Passarelli. She is a nurse that works with us, and she's also a body talker. And Christine, what did you have done yesterday, right?
Yesterday, I had the first of 2 amalgams removed.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
I know we're a little late in starting our Facebook Live, but as you can see, I have no makeup on today. We moved to our new space, and I came in for 3 hours of self-care today. And so I never finished my day even putting my makeup on. So here you are, me live without makeup. And Christine, what we're going to do tonight is a naso. And so tonight is about the top 3 reasons you do a naso. Number 1 reason is right here.
Amalgam removal.
Absolutely, before and after, to prepare the surface, to make sure that when you get those amalgams out of your mouth, that you're able to continue to get it out of the rest of the body by increasing the oxygen. So I've got 3 vials. One is Notakil that we copied, one is Tremule for arnica for inflammation, and the other one is lymphomonostat. And that combination works really well to help open up the head and the tonsils and the lymphatics to get them all to mobilize, because now that the leak has begun to stop, you have other ones to go, right? You're going to get it all done in one day because you never cross the midline. So as she gets the other ones done, she'll just get better and better through the process because she's got increasing her oxygen. She's not going to feel crappy. And the best part about this story is that she already felt good.
Yeah, I did.
She did it prior to symptoms. So another reason you would do a naso, if you're in my case, so we left a sick building, to make a long story short, to be in our new gorgeous space, and I'm in excretion phase. It is coming out of me. I'm coughing, I am hacking. And I, shoemaker, couldn't get on Kate's schedule to get a naso for the last 2 days. But she's going to do one on me tomorrow.
Waiting. But I'm getting mine.
That's right. But we're going to do one tomorrow. So that's another reason that I do it. So for allergies, I mean, I had a bit more than allergies, but I would call it's also awesome for allergies. It's great for headaches. It's also good for anxiety. So the top 3 reasons are, want to clean up my biofilm. The second reason is because I have some kind of exposure, whether that's environmental or that's a building or that's, everybody around me sick. And the last reason is for anxiety and headaches. So I do have to use a needle to get the sterile water out, but that's the end of that. So this is remedies. These are homeopathics and sterile water. And we deeply massage it into the sinuses. So everybody's going to be able to watch Christine get a naso. And you guys are all, you ladies and gentlemen, are all welcome to ask me questions as we do this. So lay down for me. Now, Christine, you've had one naso, correct?
I have.
And how did you like it?
I loved it.
She did. She's an interesting one, but yes.
Totally
She loved it. And why did you like it?
Just felt really moist, and it opens everything up in here.
Moist.
Yeah, moist.
Funny, I hope Michelle's watching this.
Moist.
Good.
Yeah.
So, and we do this also for constipation, I forgot to mention. So, this is your sinuses, your lungs, and your gut are all completely connected in the mucosa lining. So when we do this, yes, it affects the sinuses. It also affects the lungs and the gut. And when you get, when you have mercury, when you have a metal load, it's affecting all that mucosa. So we want to clean up all that mucosa. So we'll do this for sinus issues. We'll do this for lung issues. We'll do this for gut issues. So as I'm doing it, all of you out there, go ahead and ask me some questions. I hope I can see the questions. I'm not quite sure. But if not, then they're just going to watch us do a naso and we're going to talk about it. So scoot back towards me a little bit. So, a little bit more. So when I lower her head, so if I try to put this sterile water and homeopathics up her nose right now, it's going to run down her shirt. So instead, we have to lower her head a little bit. Come back towards me a little bit more. Thank you. So it kind of looks like that.
Upside down.
Upside down. And then take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. It's great for headaches too. And keep breathing through your mouth. Through your mouth, and then I will massage it in up your sinuses. And breath in through your nose and out through your mouth and up through your nose and out through your mouth. No questions yet? Somebody hit me a heads up so I know that I can see your comments. If you would, that would be awesome. Out through your mouth job. And in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And up through your nose. So what's it feel like, Christine, when I'm doing that? And out through your mouth.
Feels like you're sucking in water, like when you're in the pool or in the ocean.
Feels against your instinct, right?
It sure is.
And that's the thing that's hard about this therapy. Oh, thank you. I can see somebody asking me a question. Trying to figure out what's going on. Awesome. So what I'm doing is a nasotherapy, breath in through your nose. So this is a sinus lavage of sorts that we learned in Europe. And it's taking homeopathics and sterile water. And it's allowing the biofilm to be broken up. Do you know what biofilm is, everybody? It's if you didn't brush your teeth out through your mouth for a couple hours or even a day, you'll often get that film on your teeth, right? Breath in through your nose. So this is what happens up in our sinuses, our lungs, and our gut. We get that same biofilm. We just don't have a toothbrush. So out through your mouth and in through your nose. So this is a way to get the toothbrush essentially happening up in our sinuses. You know, we often recommend for people to go do hydrocolon therapy. Well, that's brushing out your other side to clean out the intestines. This will also affect the intestines from this side, but it really allows that biofilm to be broken up. And the best part about it, breath out through your mouth, is your body gets more oxygen. Your brain needs oxygen. Breath in through your nose. And oxygen heals. Good. Because remember, anything we do, breath out through your mouth and in through your nose, isn't actually healing you. It's removing the blockades to allow your body to heal. So in nasotherapy, breath up through your nose and out through your mouth. And in through your nose and out through your mouth. And nasotherapy really allows you to get more oxygen up to your head. The more oxygen, the more you can breathe clearer, you can think clearer, your body can process all of its functions better. How are you doing, Christine?
Good.
Drowning.
A little.
Breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. I'm going to lower your head just a little bit. Good. Breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're about halfway done. She's doing awesome. Let's see what questions. I'm going to give you a break. Since she's being such a good client for me doing this on video, so I think I have questions. Is that this is so great for allergies and sinuses. That's why I'm doing it, because we've been in a sick, I'm going to do it tomorrow. We've been in a sick building for a couple of years, and I've had a lot of upper respiratory infections, and as I've now left the space, I'm really coughing. It's really up in my sinuses a lot. I'm getting a lot of postnasal drip. It's out of my lungs now, but it's up in my sinuses, and I just feel like a naso is going to flush it all through, get some oxygen, clean up that biofilm, and really get rid of it. Breath out through your mouth. People with Lyme, people that have had mold exposures, people with severe allergies, people with chronic sinusitis, people with polyps, breath in through your nose. It's super effective. We had a client that used to always get polyp surgery every year. We did nasos for a couple of years. She hasn't had polyp surgery in a decade. And she doesn't do nasos anymore either. Out through your mouth. Like once in a while. Breath up through your nose. We had another client that had an IgG deficiency. She didn't have an immune system, essentially, she was told. She did these for a couple of years. She's got a very developed immune system now. She's doing much better. We do this on a lot of little children too, believe it or not. Breath out through your mouth. We don't use as much liquid with the kids, but I've done this on 4-year-olds. I've done this on 9-year-olds. Breath in through your nose. It's super, super effective. We're going to take a break after this and end it off camera. Out through your mouth. Up through your nose. Out through your mouth. And this is going to help her breathe better. Often the side effect of this, there are a couple side effects. One is you poop really well. That's a good side effect. Another side effect is often people want to clean after they do this. I firmly believe it's something about I get the cobwebs out of here and I want to get the cobwebs out of my life in general. But it's also partially, I'm sure, because you get so much oxygen that you can actually think about what you need to clean.
definitely feel more oxygen already. I'm breathing.
Yeah, just here, let me get you a tissue. So I'm gonna not let her sit up yet because her head's been below her heart for about 15 minutes. And as a cardiac rehab nurse, she knows that'll make her lightheaded. So we're just gonna let that settle down and then she'll sit up. And I want you to take a deep breath in. Oh wow, that already sounds so much better.
Amazing, yep.
I wish you could hear, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's so much better. Do we do this on 3-year-olds? 3-year-old might be a little tough. It depends on the compliance of the 3-year-old. I mean, I'm very good with kids, I will say. I love children. I mean, the 4-year-old that I did it on is like family, and she trusts me, and she's asked for them since. If the 3-year-old was really desperate, I would almost tell you, Sonia, that they probably would beg for it because it would make them feel good. We have a woman, a young girl, she's 14 or 15, and for a couple summers, her sinuses were so clogged she couldn't smell. So she would come in every 2 to 3 weeks and do a naso so she could smell for another week or two. And, you know, we just kept working through the process. I said to her, she's one of the few people outside of Christine that love nasos. Like, she's a teenager coming and going, oh, good, I get to do a naso today. I was like, wow, that's really interesting. You've been stuffy your whole life. Aw, you're keeping Costco in business with your tissues. Well, we are too, but for lots of other reasons here. Lots of crying in this office, in a good way, releasing emotions, and a lot of nasos. So sit up for a second.
Good.
So,
I
yeah.
can breathe so much better already. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Can you feel any in your gut at all? I'm curious. A lot of people feel rumbling in their gut after they get it done. No, that's okay. So that's why you need to do your nasos. You want to breathe better, you want to poop better, you want to have less anxiety, you want to organize stuff. You have migraines, you have sinus congestion. Call the True on the Center today here at our new location in North Wales, and you can get your naso too. If you have any other questions, let me know. Please do share this because there are so many people out there getting sinus surgeries that are completely avoidable if they are properly draining through their sinuses, which this can truly help with. Have a great day.